let's talk about the Japanese Grand Prix, shall we? The formation lap was delayed about 10 minutes due to a previous accident on track with the Porsches. But surprisingly, unlike all the other races this year, all the cars were able to start the race. Now, the flag is waved, lights are out, engines on, and Kimi has a very, very, very bad start. Truly. But Piastri has a great one, and I'm rooting for him. The guy hasn't been able to race so far this season, so he has to make the most out of this opportunity. Leclerc also has a great start. Norris does better than Kimi. And the order now is Piastri, Leclerc, Norris. At this point I'm thinking, McLaren double podium, is this a dream? Meanwhile, Russell has issues too, so I don't think Toto is exactly thrilled right now. Hamilton is between both Mercedes. But none of that matters because Antonelli overtakes Hamilton on lap 2. So, lap 3, Hadjar goes side by side with Verstappen. Yeah, I know, And Ocon takes advantage of this, slipping between them. And then Russell overtakes Norris, because of course he does. But Antonelli isn't here to play. He had pole, and now he's fighting for podium. He's tasted blood before, and now he's hunting. Alright. Lap 4, Russell finally overtakes Leclerc. And now he wants Oscar, which is a bit greedy. The guy hasn't been able to race this season so far. Let him lead for a little, maybe. At this point, we can make the conclusion that so far Mercedes' weak spot are the starts. They have a poor start, lose some places, and then recover them because of course they're on a rocket ship. So give them 6 more laps and they're back on top like nothing happened. Also at this point my broadcast started having some issues. So this is how I had to watch the race for a while. I don't know what to say. Honestly, at this point, I can't even complain about McLaren having electrical problems because same here, you know. Lap 6, Antonelli still can't pass Lando. Why? Because Lando is a world champion and he's good, despite some people acting like they get paid to deny it. Also, energy advantage maybe has something to do there. Quick order check so far. Piastri, Russell, Leclerc, Norris, Kimi, Hamilton. Although Hamilton does start dropping behind, which allows Kimi to be able to focus on attacking instead of defending position. Lap 8, Russell overtakes Oscar into the chicane, which is a terrible place to do that, because Oscar immediately gains the advantage back and regains the position back seconds later. So, meanwhile, Kimi tries to overtake Norris, who is also trying to overtake Leclerc. No one succeeds in overtaking anyone, but it's the thought that counts, I guess, for now. It's lap 10 and we still have the Leclerc, Norris, Antonelli choo-choo train. So it's l'ignorant, which ignorant kind of sounds like a slur. Yeah. Lap 11, Antonelli sends it into a chicane and finally passes Lando. Norris loses a bit of pace, Hamilton closes in, and my broadcast goes back to looking like this. I love that for me. Well, Oscar thought he might be able to hold Russell behind if he defends well. Limblad gets the black and white flag for moving under braking, which is also not shown. Antonelli passes Leclerc. Leclerc immediately takes it back, and this only helps Norris, who is now closer to Kimi. And at the bottom of our screens, we have a 4-pixel tiny itty-bitty fight between Hadjar and Limblad. Lap 17, Lando pits. 2.5 seconds. Honestly, McLaren last year could never. He is on hard tires now. Russell looks like he has issues. Same car as Antonelli, but a very different pace. Lap 29, Antonelli closes in. Is Russell slowing down, or is Antonelli getting faster? Both. Definitely both. Russell says extending will cost him time, so they beat him. Good stop, 3 seconds. But terrible timing, because on that same lap, Berman has a huge crash.
In the World Championship going into this one, Berman taking avoiding action around the Alpine. Heavily into the barrier. British driver.
Safety car. He comes out of the car, he's limping, but thankfully no broken bones. The timing with the safety car is perfect for Antonelli because he hadn't stopped yet, so this saves him a lot of time. Now after the safety car, the restart order is Antonelli, Piastri, Russell, Hamilton, Leclerc, Norris, and the rest. And Oliver Berman, may he rest in peace. George asks over the radio where Kimi will restart the race. The team says they don't know, so very helpful input from their side.
Any pop buffs, Kimi's going to go in the place that we trained.
Not sure, George.
Restart. Kimi goes. Verstappen is fighting an Alpine and losing. Oh my god.
These laps are actually quicker than Piastri, Hamilton, Leclerc, Russell at the moment, Max. They are fighting.
Yeah, the Alpine is fast as well.
But I appreciate it's difficult to overtake.
Well, you see the same, right, when you're on the pit wall.
Honestly, Piastri closes in on Antonelli once again. Okay, I'm talking way too much. Fast forward. Russell tries to overtake, then gets overtaken by Leclerc on lap 38. Not ideal for him. Leclerc wants Hamilton next. Lap 42, Leclerc passes Russell, Norris is right there as well. Lap 43, Russell passes Hamilton. Lap 48, Norris passes Hamilton. Lap 49, Verstappen passes Gasly, Gasly passes Verstappen right back. Alex Albon makes his 5th pit stop on lap 50 for some reason, I guess. No idea why, but okay. Lap 51, Norris passes Hamilton, Hamilton passes Norris, Norris passes Hamilton. And this time they stay like that. Lap 52, Antonelli wins. Youngest championship leader ever.
You are the youngest
championship leader
ever.
Now the final order. Kimi Antonelli, Oscar Piastri, Charles Leclerc, George Russell, Lando Norris, Lewis Hamilton, Pierre Gasly, Max Verstappen, Liam Lawson, Esteban Ocon, Nico Hülkenberg, Gabriel Bortoleto, Arvid Lindblad, Carlos Sainz, Franco Colapinto, Sergio Pérez, Fernando Alonso, Valtteri Bottas, Alexander Albon, Lance Stroll, and Oliver Behrman. I really hope he's fine, and if he's not, I really hope it's nothing serious, and if it's something serious, I really hope he gets better soon. Yeah. My highlights were Pierre Gasly, you were absolutely fantastic. Antonelli as well, amazing. Very lucky, but amazing nonetheless. And Leclerc has absolutely mastered the battery management stuff. Overtakes. Artificial, yeah. Entertaining, kinda. More than no overtakes, I guess. I'm just coping. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.